Zach Sealer, the Dolphins' powerful defensive tackle, is out for another week, and you can bet that absence is going to be felt. Sealer's presence on the field brings something crucial to the Miami defense: grit, energy, and an undeniable force that the Dolphins count on. With him sidelined due to an orbital injury, there's an immediate gap in that line. But to step in, Miami's calling up defensive lineman Neil Farrell Jr., a fourth-round pick from 2022. Farrell has had his moments in the league, with stints at the Raiders and Chiefs before joining Miami. He saw some snaps last week but didn't make it to the stat sheet, yet he's here, adding depth to a line that could use all the power it can muster against Buffalo this Sunday. The other adjustment? Matt Overton is back on the roster. Overton, a longtime pro in the NFL, has been reliable for over a decade. He's got a whopping 141 games under his belt, stepping in for Blake Ferguson, who's still sidelined with a non-football illness. Overton's been as steady as it gets these past 2 games against the Colts and the Cardinals, and the Dolphins will need him to be flawless yet again. Any slip on the long snapper's end could be a problem in a game that'll likely come down to precision and execution. These moves show Miami's trying to patch every possible weak spot, but Buffalo won't make it easy. The Dolphins have also added Shaquille Brown to their practice squad. He's fresh, young, and ready to prove himself. After joining the NFL as an undrafted free agent in 2023, Brown faced setbacks, spending most of the season on injured reserve. But here he is now, sharpening his skills. Brown's college years at Troy left an impression: 58 tackles, a few sacks, and some forced turnovers. He's not quite ready for a starting role, but he's in the background, waiting, learning, and maybe he'll be part of Miami's future defensive core. But here's the real story: Tua Tagovailoa facing Buffalo once again. It's a rivalry that's shaped him in a way, with every matchup leaving its mark, some literally. The history between Tua and the Bills is loaded with rough memories. Go back to 2021 when Tua got hit so hard he was out with fractured ribs, missing the next 3 games. Then there was the finger injury from the second matchup that same season, and let's not forget the roughing penalty in 2022 that had Tua hobbling off with back pain only to return and lead Miami to a tight 21-19 win. That win was rare, though. Buffalo's had Miami's number for too long, winning 11 of the last 12 meetings. For Tua, who's only managed to win once in 8 games against them, this isn't just another matchup, it's a chance to turn the tide. This week, Tua's putting it all on the line. He's brushing off the painful memories, saying it's all part of being a football player. For him, thinking about the beatings isn't even an option. It's all about taking the field, staying in the moment, and doing whatever it takes to give Miami a shot. You've got to find a way to beat them, Tua said. And he's right. This isn't just about one player, it's about the whole team coming together, playing with everything they've got, and proving that they can finally break Buffalo's stranglehold over this rivalry. Coming off a tight game against Arizona where Miami lost 28-27 in the final moments, the Dolphins are sitting at a tough 2-5. The frustration is real. This is a team that's been to the playoffs the last 2 seasons, and now they're hanging by a thread. But Tua's keeping it level-headed. He knows he can't do it alone. He's calling out to his teammates, stressing that this isn't just on him or on the offense, it's on everyone. He's challenging the defense to step up, too. "I can't go play defense," he said. "Jalen Ramsey can't come play offense." It's about sticking together, finding strength in that unity, and holding on to the hope that this season can still be turned around. The team has had its share of bad breaks, but Tua's words resonate. He believes it's not over until it's over. And if there's one thing he's learned from his battles against Buffalo, it's that Miami needs to play with a kind of resilience and fire they haven't quite shown yet this season. Highmark Stadium is a hostile territory, and the Bills are a formidable opponent, but Tua and the Dolphins are gearing up for what feels like a last stand. The odds may not be in their favor, but they're ready to make every down, every tackle, every snap count. So now, it's about stepping onto that field and leaving no doubt.